Good morning from the Comb Wash Road by the Comb Ridge near Bluff, Utah. Yesterday we drove all the way from Southern California to Bluff, where we stayed the night. And now, today, we're gonna head up this way, up Snow Flat Road on top of the Cedar Mesa and go look at some ruins. And then after that, we're gonna go into the Maze district of Canyonlands National Park. And I believe the campsite we're staying at tonight is Standing Rock, but I could be wrong. We are now at the top of the Cedar Mesa, and you can see this very pretty scenic view. There's a Jeep. Those are the barriers over there. Those are the Abajo Mountains. I don't know which ones those are, or because I don't think that's the right angle for the LaSalle's, so maybe it is. I don't know. Colorado's kind of over there, so I think those might be the La Platas over there. So I don't know what I'm talking about, but very pretty. We're now almost to Fallen Roof Ruin, which is an Ancestral Puebloan ruin all the way over there. I don't know when it's from, but I would assume the 1200s like all the other ones around here, but don't quote me on that. It's in this massive canyon. Very pretty. So here it is from up closer. Kind of cool. And as with every archaeological site, obviously you should not touch any of the artifacts or anything where the building, because you know it's fragile and whatnot, and also highly illegal. So yeah, don't do that. Very pretty canyon. This is Road Canyon. So now we're gonna walk back to our car, which is somewhere that direction, and then we will head on down to, or up to Hite, where we will then drive into the Maze district of Canyonlands National Park. We have now made it to the road that goes towards the maze. We came down that way and crossed a bridge somewhere around here, and we turned off over here at the Orange Cliffs. But yeah, from now on it's all dirt road. until we get to, well, for the next 3 days we will be on pretty much exclusively dirt roads, because that's all that's in the maze. It's the least accessible district of Canyonlands. Let's see. It says 5 to 6 hours to the land of standing rocks, which is where our thing is. But I think that's more of a conservative estimate, so. Or not conservative, liberal estimate. Good morning from our campsite here at Standing Rock in the Maze District of Canyonlands National Park. Today we are going to do a hike to a group of petroglyphs down in the canyons somewhere back there, called the Harvest Scene. We're starting from Chimney Rock, which is all the way over there, so that'll be cool. I'm gonna walk in some canyons and stuff. And tonight we are staying at the Dollhouse, which is further down the road that way. So yeah. And here's another massive canyon. The LaSalle's in the background. And chocolate drops over there. This here is Jasper Canyon, which is a canyon that is closed off to all human activity for conservation and research purposes. And as you can tell, it's pretty easy to keep it closed off, because that's a pretty steep drop right there. We just descended that stuff right there. I didn't film any of it, obviously, because it's kind of technical, I guess. And now we're dropping down into the canyon.
Nice of them to make us some stairs, huh?
Yeah. We are now in the canyon after dropping down some really technical stuff, and now we're walking in a wash. It's actually starting to get quite warm, which is unusual. Well, maybe it's not unusual, but usually when we come here this time of year, it's usually cold and occasional snow. So almost 70 degrees is quite warm. We're now at the harvest scene. We're over halfway through our hike, and now all we gotta do is go that way, I believe, and eventually we will go up out of the canyon to back to Chimney Rock. But yeah, it's very cool. I have no idea what people group did this, so yeah, I don't know. I could not tell you. I know that a lot of the ones that I have seen are of the Archaic Fremont people, so this might be another one of theirs. I'm not too sure. And there's some more over here. It's all kind of faded, obviously, since it's been here for hundreds of years. I was wrong in saying it was hundreds of years old. It's actually 2,000 to 6,000 years old. So, yeah. There's some more over here. And if you do visit these places, obviously don't touch any of it because it's very old and they want to preserve it. And it's a bit difficult to see with the sun, but there's some more right here as well. And now we have to go all the way up there to get back to our Jeep at Chimney Rock. We came from all the way down there. Now we have to go up even more. And we have now officially gotten all the way up. So, pretty smooth sailing from here. Good morning from dollhouse number 3. Today we're gonna, well, first we're gonna do a little hike to Beehive Arch, I think, which is somewhere over there, I think. And after that, we're gonna head out of the main part of the maze and then go up to Maze Overlook, where we will be staying the night. And then after that, the next day, we're gonna go out of this area completely, back out to the main road, over Sunset Pass and through Poison Springs Road or whatever, where we will have to ford the Dirty Devil River, and then we will be heading to Capitol Reef. So, and as you can tell, my hair's pretty darn crazy because I haven't had a shower in 2 days, so that's fun. Also, it is a lot warmer than we expected. I think it's definitely getting up into the 70s today, and also yesterday. It's actually warm enough for me to wear shorts, which is weird because usually when we come at this time of year, there's still like, it's not like absolutely pouring with snow, but there's usually like little trace amounts, like small little snowflakes. So this is kind of weird. I'm not used to it, but whatever. It's just warmer than I expected. It's not too bad. It's just exhausting when you're hiking and there's no clouds and the sun is really bright. So, yeah. We're here at Beehive Arch, and now we're gonna backtrack a little bit and go off a side trail towards like a view over, I think, Spanish Bottom and the Colorado. So, yeah. And because the original trail that we're gonna take is blocked off, we're gonna take a walk this way a little bit. We are currently putting gas in the Jeep, and we're on our way out of the maze, back out to Waterhole Flat, where we will turn right, the little four-way intersection, and then head towards Maze Overlook. after a ridiculous amount of time driving on off-road trails, we are now here at Maze Overlook. See chocolate drops right there. And then we stayed all the way over there. I think that's Standing Rock right there. And the wall. Yeah. Very pretty. Laterite butte up there. Jeez. There's lots of gnats. Which is not the funnest. But yeah. So tomorrow we're heading out of the maze. We're gonna try to go out Sunset Pass, but I don't know if that'll work out because the Dirty Devil River has to be below a certain amount of water flowing through to actually ford it safely. So, but if it works out, we'll go out Sunset Pass. Originally, we were gonna go over to Ecker Butte or whatever, and stupid gnats, and do a little hike over there. But based on the quality of the road, I'm thinking that that's not going to be possible. So we're probably just gonna head out and then maybe stop somewhere else on the way to Capitol Reef. So yeah. We're gonna go eat dinner now. We're currently at the start of Horse Canyon, and we are heading out of the maze area, hopefully over Sunset Pass, and we're heading to our hotel in Capitol Reef. We have now made it out of the maze area. We opted to go a different route than Sunset Pass because that route involves going through a river ford that we weren't sure if we were gonna be able to pass, and we're also kind of tired, so we figured we'd go out the way that's a little bit faster. So we went back out the way we came in, near Hite, and we're gonna drive the 95 over there all the way to Hanksville and get some gas and some food supplies, and then, or I guess water, and then go into Capitol Reef, or through Capitol Reef, because our hotel is on the other side in Torrey. So, yeah.